back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as musician, and in today's video I'm going to be reacting to Denmark's entry for this year's Eurovision Song Contest. So just a little quick interjection here, but I'm very happy to announce that I got a ticket for semi-final 1, the live show this year, so I'm so excited. I was praying so much that I get a ticket and it came true, so I'm absolutely buzzing. I celebrated with a massive pile of chips and I ate them all with mayo, and I was like, I deserve this, you know, I bloody deserve this. So I have a ticket. I've never been to Eurovision before, but I'm so excited. So obviously let me know if you've managed to successfully get any tickets for the jury shows or anything like that, the family shows or the live grand final, that kind of thing. So excited. But anyway, let's get back to Denmark. This is Breaking My Heart by Reiley. It will be my first listen, so obviously stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll be scoring the song out of 10 and kind of giving a musical analysis slash kind of general commentary on the entry. So I haven't actually heard the song, but I have heard all of the kind of controversy about how old actually is this guy, you know, is he in his mid-20s, is he in his mid-teens? It kind of reminds me of how people assume I'm in my mid-teens when it's like a whole decade out. I'm actually 6, joking, 5. Anyway, but this song is obviously something I haven't heard yet, so I'm excited. Last year it was an NQ, Ready with the Show. Pretty decent performance. I liked the piano lines, but everything else just sort of fell a bit flat for me. It wasn't one of my favourites, but it was okay. So only way is up. Let's see exactly what's gone on this year, and obviously subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's get straight into this. By the way, I'm not dressed as your favourite granddad. I was just coming back from work today, so excuse the sweater. Okay. I have thoughts. Okay, I have thoughts. I haven't really said much yet because I was just trying to process what was going on here. I think I'm going to start off by saying I appreciate the style that they're trying to go for, like the attempt that they're making at doing a sort of churches style indie pop, hyper pop song with, you know, the vocoder. But is it working in terms of a live context? I don't think it is. Here's why. Vocals, they're all right. Okay, I think the tone is quite nice. I think he's talented, but this type of thing, it needs power. If you think of someone like Lauren Mayberry from Churches, she'd be singing this with full chest, you know, like she'd be projecting her voice. And especially in that breakdown where it's just the vocoder, which is basically a layer of loads and loads of vocals underneath his, but it's played on a keyboard, so it's synthetic. Think of anything from maybe Taylor Swift's most recent album. She's used a vocoder, or Imogen Heap. Obviously Hide and Seek is like one of the most famous examples. Jacob Collier often uses the vocoder as well. The way that it's been used here is not working because he's not projecting, and there was a sort of lack of crispness of sound. And I think when you're going for something like that, it has to be so regimented. It has to literally every note sound perfect. And there was too many discrepancies in this for me, so it wasn't hitting as hard as it potentially could. Because this is the type of music I like to listen to. I really love indie pop. I love synth pop, like Churches I mentioned before. But yeah, this is falling a bit flat, but let's keep going. Maybe his voice isn't designed for this song. not sure about the backing dancers, like the choices being made here, it feels a little bit random. Yeah, it's a little quiet and timid, the vocals. I don't mind this backing here. It's got more energy and punch. Yeah. It's falling a bit flat, isn't it? That's my opinion. Look, I mean, the bits where he needs the dynamic approach to be quieter and more reflective and introspective and stuff, he's nailing that. And I think that's what his voice is probably most at home when he's singing like that. But with this sort of punchy staccato type of vocal, which requires a lot of power and support behind it, it's just like, it's not really being delivered there. Let's close it out. There is a constant energy about this backing track with the chugging synthesizers, which is good. It's not losing energy, which, you know, that's always great. But it's just, I don't know, I don't think it did quite enough. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Just because I know I've heard things like this. There's probably so many songs out there that sound just like this but have been crafted a little bit more intricately and maybe a bit more well thought through than this one. In terms of the sort of live performance of it all, backing dancers, not my cup of tea. I wasn't really vibing with the ideas they were throwing around on stage. It just didn't seem like it fit in too well. I think he would have been much more cool if they'd gone for some kind of experimental LED sort of around his body in a way, or something like that, which kind of made the sole focus on him. More of a psychedelic approach would have been interesting. It would have complemented the sonic quality of the backing track more than having 4 backing dancers. It just felt like very unoriginal in that way. I like the recipe ingredients, but I don't like how they've been mixed together in this. That's the problem. Perhaps if it was the same song given to a different artist, it might have been better. I don't know if it's his singing voice or something. There's a discrepancy there which I kind of can't appreciate as much as I'd hoped. So I do feel kind of disappointed about this one. Obviously, let me know down below what you guys think of this and how you interpret the song and everything. But this is purely from my own kind of personal taste. Like I said, ingredients, this is the type of thing I listen to in my own time. But as a result of the full package of it, I don't particularly like it. So I think I'm going to give that 6 out of 10. Because it did have some redeeming qualities, and I think he seems like a likable character on stage, and he was giving it his all. It just wasn't enough energy in the vocal and enough kind of dynamics in there. I wanted him to be singing, you know, fortissimo and more crisp vocals, but I can't have everything I want. So obviously stay tuned for more content coming soon, and I will see you guys again. Have a great evening.